Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Brenda Kay and I'm so glad that you are here and joining me on my Declutter Self-Care mission. I have made a decision and it's kind of a scary one. I had said I was going to be uploading these videos once a week with a whole week's worth of decluttering. I'm going to change that a little bit and upload them one a day. 5 days a week is the goal. It has come to my attention recently that I need to take this whole art career more seriously. Some things have started happening that is very exciting, so I need to get a little more serious and not just treat it as a side hustle, and a big part of that is also sharing my journey on YouTube as I am recovering and doing my art and all that fun stuff. So I am going to be starting a separate art channel, and I am going to be launching my Etsy shop very soon with some pieces that I have completed already. And yeah, it's very exciting. It's very scary, but it's time to stop playing small and putting pause on my goals and my dreams and my aspirations. That's kind of the whole point of this year, is my year of being fearless and stepping into my purpose as an artist, and to share my journey to health and recovery and hopefully help someone else make the same journey or inspire someone else to take their own journey in this life and to step into their own purpose and to realize that it is never too late to find your purpose and your passion and to make that your life. So we are going to start doing these videos one a day. Monday through Friday is the goal. Today is Wednesday. I have already uploaded, when I'm filming this, it is Wednesday. I have already uploaded the rest of my videos. Probably by the time this goes up, I'm just going to get them edited and get them posted so that I can get this content out in the schedule that I want. So we are going to continue with decluttering the office today. I'll show you where things are at currently because I have been working on some projects and I had some classes today. So you can kind of see where things are at and what we're going to be working on today. Okay, so as you can see here, I am actually set up for doing some photography for some pieces that I'm going to be listing very soon on Etsy. So that is set up there. Last video I showed that table was folded up, but this is how I'm going to be doing my photography. Eventually I want to get an actual backdrop for it, but for now this is what I'm working with. And then my desk is set up because I am working on an assignment. It is a 3-piece clay assignment for my 3D design class, and working on some editing and some design ideas. So that is what my desk looks like currently, but it is a lot cleaner than the last time I showed it. I completely cleaned it off and reorganized things, so it is in a much better state than last time. So we are going to pick up with this area over here. Most of what is there is just going to stay. So there is an aquarium that is waiting for me to scape. The plastic bag is pieces that I am prepping to do horsehair pottery, so they're just going to stay there. That's the best place for me to put it. My printer underneath that table, underneath my printer, is my sewing machine and my current sewing projects, so I know that can stay there. I need to clear off this chair, this rocking chair here, which may not stay in my office. I like having a comfy chair in here, but it also kind of takes up room, and I could really use the floor space because then I can move my office chair over there if I need the floor for something, like when my friend comes to stay next week. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. I have my timer all ready to go, and we're going to get started on this chair. The first thing I have to move is my planner. This usually sits in front of my computer on my desk, so I can keep track of my schedule for the day and everything that I have going on for the week between the kids and housework and all of that stuff. It's all in here. This is my brain. This is my life. It rarely leaves the house unless I am grocery shopping, just because it is so heavy. I use my phone to track anything else that I might have to set, appointments I might have to set while I'm out. But this is my life, literally in a book. So this just goes on my desk. My headphones, actually these are my son's headphones. He is very gracious to let me borrow them until I get my own set here soon. But I use these for class time because there is an audio interface issue where I get a lot of feedback and stuff. So I use these for editing, use these for class time, for my online classes. They're great headphones. I couldn't even tell you anything about them because, like I said, I didn't buy them, but they are really nice headphones. And they usually, I wind them up and I actually just put them on top of my printer because I don't use the automatic feed on the side of my printer. I just set them there so they're out of the way, so they don't get damaged, because I would feel really bad if something happened to them. I have the current issue of Forks Over Knives magazine. So I do try to eat a predominantly plant-based diet, and I love this magazine for recipe ideas. A lot of them are super simple, very seasonal based, lots of good information. So definitely check out this magazine. This will also stay next to my desk because it is brand new. I am still currently using it and reading through it and getting new meal ideas for the next few weeks. This is one of those things that currently I'm not sure where to put it until this shelf gets cleared off behind me. So it's paper cutter. I have had this paper cutter probably 12 years, 15 years. I've had it a very, very long time. And in fact, almost 15 years, because my youngest daughter is going to be 15 this year, and I was pregnant with her when I bought this. So yeah, I've had it a very long time. Fortunately, Fiskars still makes these little things to cut with, but I love my paper cutter. And it's another one of those things I'm just not sure where to put it yet, so I think I'm going to go ahead and set it on the side table where my printer is, just until I get some other room. I use this quite often to cut pages for my planner, so I definitely want it within reach. And I do my own gel nails, so I do have my light, which again, I need to figure out where I am going to put it. I do have a box that holds my other supplies. It just doesn't fit this, so that may be something to look for, is a tote that will hold everything. Until then, I'm just going to set this with the rest of my nail supplies. Okay, now that my chair is cleared off, I can sit here while I go through this stuff that is down in this box right here, and just make sure that it is things that I do want to keep. And I'll set things on my office chair here while I'm doing that. So this is my sewing projects bag. If I have anything that needs to be hand sewn, there's some buttons and stuff in here right now. I put it in here and then I can carry it out into the living room. So I'm just going to put this down over here with the rest of my sewing stuff. This box with the children's rosaries, I still need to get it out of my office. Zipper pouch for pens. I may actually go ahead and pass this one on. It's meant to clip to your disc-bound system, but I never use it that way, and it's not really big enough to hold everything I need to use when I am planning, if I do plan on the go. So I think I may just go ahead and pass this one on. All of these journals that I said before I was going to go through, and I still haven't gone through, they've just gotten set over here. I need to seriously set aside some time and decide if I'm going to keep them, if I'm not going to keep them, what I'm going to do with them. So, but for now, they are probably just going to go in this box after I get through it. And then I need to set aside some time to really go through that. I think most of what is in here, looking at it, I don't really need to go through it much. There are some books and some receipts to file, a sketchbook, a couple sketchbooks. Here's an empty box I can organize into. These are my extra filler pages, note filler pages for my planner. So these are the actual Happy Planner ones. I have all different ones, meal planner pages, and just different types of notebook type filler pages, blank pages, grid pages, line pages, all the pages. So there's also just a bunch of paperwork down here, school papers and mail and things that I need to go through and clean up and, you know, toss and shred and all that fun stuff. But for the moment, I am just going to leave it all in the box. I have an old mouse pad that was from my son. I don't think he wants it back. He got some really nice fancy ones, so I'm probably just going to go ahead and pass that one on. My incense holder fell off my shelf. Coloring book that I recently got that I can't wait to dive into. So is the Imagimorphia book. It just looks really cool. So like this dinosaur and he's made up of a bunch of dinosaurs. So I am rather excited to dive into this. I am kind of bummed at the binding though. So I might have to see about, there we go. I guess breaking the spine so it'll lay flat so I can color it. But yeah, I'm excited to work with that. That actually is going to sit here next to my desk too, so I can just grab it when I want to. And a tape measure. Can never have too many tape measures, especially if you do a lot of sewing, if you sew clothing and you have to take measurements of yourself or anybody you're sewing for. I have like 6 tape measures and invariably, it's better now because I have a dedicated space for my sewing supplies, but invariably I can never find one when I need one. So this box that I have down here, I don't know if you guys can see it, is stuff that I need to address at a later date when I go through everything else and I have space to put things away. So that is going to just stay right here for the moment. So this is that box that's going to stay there. Over here I have contact paper. I love this marble contact paper. It's getting kind of chewed up from just kind of rolling around the office. So I want to use this to cover boxes and things for, you know, my storage boxes and things. So that will be a project for another day. That is my printer ink. Okay, that box I need to go through and sort that stuff away. Put that over there. This is the box of stuff that I am currently going to be sending to donation. So I like to use Amazon boxes to hold donations because they're sturdy and they're good size, so I can fit a couple in my car and they're not too heavy to carry. So this box I can actually go ahead and take out of the office. I went ahead and switched the boxes, so that box that had all the stuff that I know I'm keeping that I just need to find homes for, I switched that over into the corner so that I could go through this bigger box here, which probably will become my things I need to do with box because it has a lid. I can close it and keep everything contained until I get space to, you know, put other things away. There is a bunch of paperwork in here. Probably don't need to keep these old art history sheets, so I can get rid of those. Oh, I actually just reprinted this vintage pattern set, so I guess I don't need to keep that. Those can get just thrown away. Yeah, I can just throw that sticker away. This is a notebook that I had originally put together for school. I've got something on it. I may go ahead and just donate this binder. I'm going to keep this little inspiration sheet, but I'm probably just going to go ahead and donate the binder because even though, see, I love the binder. It's my favorite color, obviously. So maybe I will, it's got a bunch of stuff on it. Maybe I will hold on to it for a little bit and I know what I can put in it. I can put my information for ceramics in it, any printouts that I need, because that is my major, so it's a good idea to hold on to that stuff. So I'll get this cleaned up and I'll go ahead and just use it for that purpose. I need to print some things out before the end of the semester anyway, and keep it for, you know, organizing those things. Okay, so my timer went off, so that is it for today's video. I will just go ahead and close this up and address it some more tomorrow. I do know that the books on the bookshelf, I do not need to go through. I am not getting rid of any of these at this point. These are all of my reference books for aromatherapy, herbalism, holistic living, natural healing, all of that stuff, because I did go to school for originally massage therapy and aromatherapy and energy work. So that is something I'm still very much interested in, even if it's just on a personal level and using with my family and stuff, and not actually taking clients at this point in my life. But I love having the books. Anytime I need to reference something, someone has a question for me, I can come in here and just grab a book and find the information I need. So I'm definitely not getting rid of those. So that is it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Tomorrow we will dive into this box further, and hopefully by the end of the week we can get through most of the rest of this, at least the floor space, so that I can make room for my friend to come stay with me next week. Thank you so much for spending some time with me as I am going through this process. Oddly enough, it does make this task a little bit easier to just talk through things, even if it is with just a camera and I have no idea who is on the other side. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider subscribing and hitting that like button, and I will talk to you tomorrow.